Hey, what's up everyone? Melissa Hernandez here, your local DFW realtor. Just wanted to hop on here real quick to just give you some updates in regards to Divvy. And I also wanted to thank you so much for watching my video and your response to it, asking me questions, and then some of you who actually reached out and applied, and some of you I have closed on a home with. So thank you so much for watching my video. I know it's been a while, but there has been a few updates in regards to what's going on with Divvy. So in my previous video, I mentioned where you would need to just, bring in the 2% down plus 1 month's of rent payment. But after COVID happened, they changed it to where it is your down payment plus 2 months rent instead. That's one thing that has changed from my previous video. Another thing that I've noticed, that if your credit, yes, the minimum score is still 550, that has not changed, but some of you have higher credit score than 550. Some of you are coming in at 620 or even higher. But you're choosing Divvy because you just don't have the down payment required in order to purchase your home. So, which is quite all right. But for those who have higher credit score, instead of 2% down, they are asking for just 1% down. And also you do get a choice when you are at that high level of credit score. You do get a choice of, instead of a 10% home savings, you could do a 5% instead. So that would reduce your rent. So if you want to do that, you could definitely do that if you choose to go down that path. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was debt to income ratio. So some of y'all do have that credit score. You do meet that 550 that is needed, but the debt to income ratio is quite off. So for example, well, not for example, but what they're looking for is about 50% DTI. So that means basically your debt cannot exceed 50% of your income. So they just want to make sure that you are not struggling to pay your rent, to pay your bills, to put food on the table, to clothe yourself, to do whatever it is that you need to do in order to maintain your lifestyle. They don't want to put anybody down that type of path, because their goal is to set you up for success. And that is not setting you up for success if they're going to put you in a situation where you are struggling. I hope that makes sense. So that is just basically their ultimate goal. So 50% DTI is what they are looking for. Another thing is I wanted to talk about is you being locked in for 3 years. No, you are not locked in to the house for 3 years. You could purchase your home back from them at any time, anytime. And like, say for example, somebody is ready to do it in about a year and a half. You have that option. Actually, also, I show you the numbers all up front. So like, say we go looking for a home and you're like, oh, this is the house, I want this house. I pull up all that information, the numbers right there. I take my iPad with me and I plug in everything. It'll show you what the rent would look like in the 3-year span. They do increase the rent every year, but it's not anything astronomical. I believe it's some of them is about $25 to $50, just, something like that. For example, not every dollar amount is the same, but it's not like a big, huge, $100, $200 difference from what you're paying, what you were paying last month. So I show you that up front. I also show you how much your buyback is. So for example, if you were to purchase that house back before 18 months, I show you what the buyback price is for that house. And then I also show you the buyback price after 18 months. So everything is put on the table and shown to you by me beforehand, before you want to put in an offer on that house. That way you could decide, yes, this house is affordable. I could definitely move into it. So those numbers are also gone over with you. Divvy will call you, say, hey, you want to put an offer on this house? Melissa says you like it. This is what the numbers look like. This is what your down payment looks like. This is what your home savings look like. So you're getting those numbers from me. You're getting those numbers from them. And then you're also getting all of that put into a contract, okay? So there's no surprises in the end. Everything is transparent up front and shown to you. There's nobody hiding in the corner and, you know, looking to set you up for disaster, because that's bad business. Who wants to run a business that way? And then me being a licensed realtor, why would I put my license on the line to work with a shady company? They are not shady at all. Like I said, they're transparent, and their goal is to just set you up for success. And that's my goal too, is to put you on that path towards home ownership. Like I said, Divvy is not for everyone. Totally understand that. They want to go a different path. That's fine. But this is for people who just need that help. Somebody to just, you know, take them by the hand and say, yes, let me help you get to where you want to be. If you're tired of renting, let me help you save your money. If this is the house you want, but you can't get into it right now, let me help you get into it right now, so that when you are, when your credit is where it needs to be, where your savings is where it needs to be, you have the house you want already, and you don't have to get into the market, or, you know, or lose it in the future. So that's our ultimate goal, to be honest. And also, things change. We know people's lives change, people's careers change, and they just, you know, they either don't like the neighborhood, they don't like the house anymore, or they ended up, you know, moving out of state for work, or having to move to a different city. Everybody's circumstances change, and the good thing is, you're not bound to that house. If you don't want it anymore, just say, hey, guess what, Divvy? My lifestyle's changed. Things have changed for me. I no longer want that house. And Divvy's going to be like, okay, cool. Then the 10% or the 5%, just depending on what, you know, if you do get that option because of your credit score, they will say, hey, we're going to, you know, keep 2% of your home savings, because we need to just recuperate what, you know, we put into for closing and for inspection, because, you know, they do inspect the house for you before we close, and I do negotiate the repairs and everything. We go back and forth on that. And so that's just, you know, basically it on that part. So no, Divvy is not a shady company. They do try to help those who they are able to help. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned before the type of houses that you're able to purchase. No fixer-uppers, no mobile homes. If you do choose like a townhome or a condo, as long as they are fee simple, meaning that you can have ownership on the house, then that's fine. There's no problem with that. But they just want a good, sturdy home for you. I know some people are like, oh, it's a fixer-upper. I'm a handyman. I'm really good at that. Or mobile homes, say, hey, mobile homes are much cheaper and I want a whole bunch of land. But unfortunately, mobile homes, yes, they can be a good option. But, you know, mobile homes, they do go down in value, because mobile homes are kind of like similar to vehicles. You know, they're not really attached on a foundation, and they do deteriorate differently than an actual home that has been built on a foundation. But we don't need to go into so much detail about that. Anyway, that is what I wanted to talk about today. Was just mainly about that they are not too good to be true. They are a very helpful company. They are a good alternative for those who aren't able to get a mortgage, or um, want to buy a home and they want to save, or even for those who wants to, who are okay with renting but still want to get some money back. And it's so many people out there with so many reasons on why they want to use Divvy, and that's cool. So just let me know if you have any more questions. I would gladly help you. Also, I am working with two more different rent-to-own companies. One of them, I'm actually about to close my first deal with my first client with them, and they're Home Partners of America. They are very different, but kind of similar to Divvy and how it works. So in my next video, I would definitely be talking about that. So if that is something that you are interested in, stay tuned for that. Again, thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, my email address is Melissa, Melissa, Hernandez, Hernandez, @jpar.net. I hope you have a blessed day, and thank you so much. Until next time, bye.